I'm honestly kind of stunned that the consensus on Giratina EX from the new Shining Revelry set is mid, and that it'll have no impact on the format for Pokemon TCG Pocket, while everyone's gooning over the new Charizard. Not to be that guy, but have people learned nothing about the way TCG Pocket works in the last few sets? When Palkia came out, people said it was mid, and they got disproven pretty quickly. When Arceus came out, the same thing happened, and that didn't age very well either. And when Gyarados came out, well, that one we can gloss over and forget about. My point is that Giratina is a self-sufficient basic Pokemon that can be played in all sorts of different ways while dealing enough damage to one-shot KO a fair few of the more prominent threats in the game. Chuck in a Giovanni or the new Red and it can do the same to a whole lot more. Both cards you have more space for because Giratina doesn't have to evolve. People complain about having to go first in TCG Pocket a lot, but Giratina actively benefits from it because it breaks the rules of not being able to attach energy on the first turn, and it can do so while on the bench, sitting behind a Druddigon or a Pokemon with a rocky helmet on it. Druddigon stall isn't as popular as it was, but the point still stands. You can even take this a step further and utilize Pokemon that don't mind having Psychic Energy as the basis for the deck, like Leafeon EX, who you can have live and attacking on your second turn if you go first if you use Dawn on the energy gain from Giratina, or use Magneton Magnezone as a front for Giratina, or even Darkrai, as Giratina doesn't necessarily need Psychic Energy in the deck. It's slow, but my point is that there's a lot you can do with Giratina that you literally can't with any other Pokemon. All I'm saying is that people are extremely quick to write off these basic Pokemon and have been stung many times before for doing so never underestimate how much space they give you in the deck because they only take up 2 slots. And what makes me laugh with Charizard in particular is that it literally does the same thing, but it has to be the active Pokemon and it costs energy to get it started, and it's a stage 2. And to clarify, I don't think Charizard is bad either, so just don't write off Giratina without getting it in your hands and trying it first.